Living with 2 is double the headache. So I can imagine living with 6 must be a pain in the ass. And you got to have a big bed, or you got to have these chicks living in separate rooms and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. But I mean, if you're fucking R. Kelly, what else are you supposed to do? I mean, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. No, see, with shit like that.
It disappeared. A fine, full, dignified beard.
Now, the stories of his exploits are absolutely legendary. From the fact that he married a 15 or 16-year-old Aaliyah who turned out to be his cousin through marriage or something, so he could start hitting that, to the stories of him peeing on girls, all right? And, you know, all this crazy shit. So no one is surprised by today's news, broken by BuzzFeed, that R. Kelly is currently being accused of holding more than 6 women against their will in some sort of weird ass R. Kelly, you remind me of Jonestown style sex cult. All right. Now, all the information that's come out about this has been confirmed by R. Kelly's previous fucking personal assistant, a chick by the name of Cheryl Mack, where basically he'll meet these girls and he'll have them move in with him under the guise that he's going to further their careers musically or entertainment or modeling or whatever it is. All right. And he'll take their phones and then he immediately controls all aspects of their lives. They have to call him daddy all the time. They have to wear tracksuits all the time. They have to ask permission to eat. They have to ask permission to like leave certain rooms and shit and use the bathroom. All right. Apparently he videotapes these hoes in the doings of what they's doing, and then he shows it to the homies. Now, some of the parents of some of these girls, who, mind you, even though they're all young, they're all of age. All the girls he supposedly got living with him in Chicago and Atlanta, the places where he stays, are all of legal age, regardless of where the fuck you are. They're all 18. One of the sets of parents sent the cops to do a wellness check on their daughter. And this chick said, look, I just don't want to deal with my folks. They're kind of being assholes, blah, blah, blah. I'm fine. So the cops kind of got to leave that alone. And there's been no complaints from anybody in R. Kelly's household, just people on the outside who are claiming that R. Kelly is somehow brainwashing these girls. Now, here's my R. Kelly related statement. R. Kelly been this dude. He been this dude. You shouldn't be surprised that R. Kelly may, in fact, have 6 broads living with him that are all like 18 in a day. And he's like nearly 60. That's who R. Kelly has been, will be, and is. All right. And I ain't mad at that. Because if you want to live with 6 girls and you got 6 girls who are willing to put up with having to ask permission for shit, some people are into that. I mean, I know several people, one in particular who I can think of, whose girlfriend was living in a dog cage at her insistence. Some people are just into that shit. So I get it. I get it. Distraught parents of 18-year-old girls who are now getting peed on by R. Kelly. I get it. You're mad. And I bet you some of these parents are white. And there's a racial angle to some of this shit. I'm pretty sure that's probably part of it. I get it. You're mad your daughter's getting peed on. Okay? But she's a consenting adult at this point. And if she's deciding that she wants to give up rights and be R. Kelly's little fuck pet, that's on her. And that's on R. Kelly. And unless he marries a bunch of them, all right, which is against the law, I don't see him doing anything here that is wrong or needs to be chastised. I mean, this dude's listen to his fucking music, man. Like he ain't trapping nobody in a closet. I hope. I fucking hope. But if that's what they're into, if they want to be on leashes and have all their personal freedoms taken away, that might be what they're into. I mean, it can't be that difficult of an existence. So, yo, hit me on the Twitter. Hit me on the Facebook. If you were rich and famous and an R&B singer, would you have 6 bitches living with you? See, for me, that's like 6 times the headache. I don't need all that. They don't make enough Motrin for me to have 6 women in my life. I can barely handle my girlfriend, my daughter, and my mom. Can't do that. How's that for a song, Tech 9? My girl, my daughter, and my mom. It's not as cool as my wife, my bitch, my girl, but